Alright, welcome to another replay review. We are playing McGinnis yet again into a rather tough game here. You can see a little bit of a spoiler down here. We have many deaths. This happens. You get like, for like 3 days in a row, you get like Archon lobbies, and then all of a sudden it puts you into a lobby of people that actually know what they're doing. So we get punished pretty hard for our relaxed positioning. Definitely some positioning mistakes, some stubbornness. Yeah, it's a little tough. Early to mid game was tough, but we pulled through at the end here, so I think it's still worth to learn what we can from early mid and then enjoy the ending to this game, because it is quite a fun one. All right, starting out we have a McGinnis Yamato into an Infernus 7. I think overall it's a fairly equal lane. Maybe the small advantage to the Guinness Yamato. Maybe even a bigger advantage if we play it correctly. I noticed Yamato was sitting back and not trying to contest bridge, so I sat back with her. You don't want to be aggressive by yourself here. You kind of want to play off your teammate. Mostly focusing creeps here. Taking high ground when we have Cryo on the lane. Looking for a little bit of harass. Almost got the wall off there. It looked so close. Okay, second wave coming in. Kill the heal creep as fast as possible, because they have taken some damage, so we get that before it triggers again. Get some damage off. We have Cryo again. It is time to buy, though. Give you one guess on what item we're going for. It is monster rounds every time. Unless, like, you've been super harassed out the first couple lanes, it's almost always monster rounds on this hero. It's just so powerful. Look at the lane pressure we're giving here. They do not have a way to compete. So, Infernus is in a weird spot. Maybe can be punished a little bit. Get a nice wall off. Get some good damage off, too. Yamato is taking a decent angle here, so we're able to get some good poking. Free lane for us now. We have complete control over this lane. Yeah, 7 popping. There's 3 to clear lane. But so low, we can get some damage off here. Pretty decent. Yeah, they're reloading, not killing the creep. We actually get a full mag of monster rounds into that tower without taking much damage there, so that was nice. They're still low. We still get to apply like lots of pressure here. Kill the hill minion. We have lane Cryo again. That was a misclick. Unfortunate timing there. I think I could have played that better, but Infernus does die for it. Yeah, not such a great trade for me, actually. I'm still learning when it's a good time to go in for that melee and when it's not such a good time. And 7 does have a pretty good way to punish it, so maybe shouldn't have gone. We do have to get back now. Infernus is back with full health. We do have some money to buy now. Yamo goes back, but she could have stayed. I have Arcane Surge heal now. You can see how much healing it does here.
Deploying heal.
Go from 500 to... what is this, like 700? Almost 800 here. Yep. 300 health. Pops us back up. So small lead for us in net worth and in tower damage. They have fully refreshed though, and they have their abilities now, so that early kind of pressure we got is now relaxed. It might have even been better just to like not kill them, because I guarantee you like 1 or 2 more crashed waves and we get that tower faster. see the soul lead is
Defenses are up.
equalizing. Yamato was being a little aggressive there, not respecting their health pools. I was super focused on clearing wave. Maybe I could have played more aggressive with her there. Infernus is a bit low, but they have ults now, or they should soon. Yeah, they do. They have ults. Yeah, maybe small mistake on my part, but I don't think the Yamato should have been up there. I think our slow pressure was working, and if we had just kept up that lane pressure, we could have turned on the heat for them. Grab an extra turret here. We see that the Infernus is going for buffs, and now's the time to push. I'm glad Yamato also recognizes that. I'm realizing now that ult was not the best play here. I had wall up. If I just walled off that Guardian, I probably would have had much better time with this. Not get off the wall in time there. Not much to do about that. We trade for it. We did not need to trade for that. We were already ahead, or doing well, so I'd say that's a small mistake on my part. But it does mean they don't have their tower anymore. It looks like we're winning our other lanes too, so as long as we don't drop this tower, we should be fine. Buying your next item here. Enchanter's gonna help against that spirit damage. Lots of spirit damage in this lane. I don't want to push lane here, waiting for Yamato to get back to share their souls. So instead we form a camp. Overall, lane state's doing well. Let's actually fix our mini-map here, make sure it's only what we see. Yamato goes to mid lane to help that lane, but the problem with that is now they have free reign into my tower here. I'm gonna try my best to defend this tower, but against a 7 Infernus, it becomes pretty difficult.
They can't hide forever.
Let's try to set up here.
Gotta get as many of these up as I can.
We separate them a bit with that, but overall, we can't do much into this. Here we take high ground. This will keep us safe up top. I fall off though, and I mess up basically everything that I could have messed up, and I lose my life for it there. Yeah, instead of mantling on the wall, I grabbed the zip line, which was not good. I think it would have been completely safe up there if I had stayed. I see the tower is pretty much dead.
They destroyed the Guardian of
And there is one Guardian remaining on the map for our flex slot, so I'm gonna prioritize that. We grab Kinetic for the extra gun damage. We can take this Guardian pretty fast with it. Also gives us some more stamina and stamina recovery as well. Pretty easy Guardian there. Looking to potentially steal some farm here as well while we're here. You can see on the map though, on the right lane, Abrams only. And we don't really want Abrams on a side lane, so I see the Wraith going back and I'm like, okay, Wraith might go to the right lane. But knowing pub players, I'm like, maybe not, and yeah, I was right. She did not go back, or she did not go to the right lane. And then Yamato was there, so I'm like, okay, maybe Yamato's gonna run there, but Yamato didn't run there either. So, yeah, this is what you get for relying on your teammates. You get a lane crashing into your walker. I think here I call that I'll hold this lane down. Now, from previous reviews, we've talked about paying attention to who is strong in the lobby. I was not doing that here. I was also not expecting Infernus to be directly behind me, so first major mistake of the game from me, feeding a 600, 500 soul bag and extending his lead a bit. Looks like Yamato is coming after him though. She gets it. Good job, Yamato. So he is punished for his behavior. I head back to right, even though Yamato is there. I'm kind of here just to make sure this lane doesn't push in. I'll give Yamato the farm, but I don't trust her to hold this lane down indefinitely, and we do see that she starts heading back. I have them up. I feel pretty strong. Now's the time to steal some farm. And Abrams is with me as well. So we'll steal some farm. You see right lane is pushing.
Gotta get as many of these up as I can.
Yamato is going back for it, but I kind of want to share in the farm as well. I'd like to recover. I'm one of the lowest net worth heroes in the lobby. Not too bad though. Kelvin is suffering a little more than I am. So I want to go for this big camp here, but it turns out they are going on my Yamato. I'm gonna try to help best I can.
Alright, buddy, give him help.
Yamato did not go the direction I wanted her to. Spirit Shooting helps out a little bit, but I think I made the mistake of dragging him away from my turrets there. I had a much better chance to kill him if I had bots over my turrets. Fire Trail kind of makes it hard to stand in one place. We've got a decent amount of survivability against spirit damage, but Infernus is like so fed right now. You could say this is a bit of tilts coming out on my part. I don't have my timings here. I don't have heroic. I don't have my turrets leveled up, so I am pretty useless at the moment. And I'm showing in a spot where I've died like multiple times. So this is pretty dumb on my ends. But luckily Infernus wasn't there to punish.
Alright, take a look at those wounds.
I'm gonna clear up what farm we can. We're kind of just in a rut at the moment. We are super behind on our timings, and there's not much we can do about it.
Gotta build me some backup.
I didn't realize it was 1.5x. Let's slow it down a bit. You can always speed up on your side on YouTube, so this will give me more time to talk about things. Overall, I wasn't too scared of this Infernus because I could do that. But then, excuse me, Walker, can you please do something? Oh, I see what happened. That's crazy. So, that was the most unlucky I've seen a Walker behave the whole time. Did not stomp, did not laser. As soon as Infernus dove, it started shooting fireballs, which did not help whatsoever. So, I was expecting the Walker to help me out a little more with the damage there. Did not. We got the return kill on Furnace, so it's actually not too bad. I gave less souls than he gave to our team. I can go help this Urn if I can, stubbornly holding this lane that I've been feeding a little bit in. We finally get heroic. We have actual kill potential now with this item. The call here was to try to kill this Infernus. I wanted to bait, but Abrams just kind of went in.
Who needs to pick me up?
Our heal is pretty puny right now, but we're gonna use whatever damage we can here. Get a little bit off. Awkward fight for sure. And we can see on the map people are collapsing. Our spirit shielding takes a lot of that damage there.
Turrets up. They took out Yamato.
I don't really have the damage to kill this guy, unfortunately. Here, heal up, get a ult off. And this also felt like another instance where the Walker was not helping me whatsoever. Infernus dies again though. They're kind of overstaying, over pushing, and you can see
Check out the gargoyle.
we do punish them off that. Although Walker has taken a fair amount of damage.
Spirit charge here.
We're getting quite comfortable with the death screen here. Infernus is extending his lead, 19k. The closest one is Yamato. I don't mind running it. I'm pretty low net worth. It's kind of better if other people get the
Gotta get as
farm.
many of these up as
I see the
can.
Infernus though, so I changed my mind actually, because as soon as I pick it up, he'd run me down and kill me. I have max turrets now actually. The turret damage is there.
Don't let them outposition
And the
us.
call was to bait him, so this time I actually do get the bait. And we kill him. So that was quite good. I guess one advantage to beating the Infernus so much is now the Infernus used me as easy kill, right? So in his mind, oh, this is an easy kill. I'm gonna go push this McGinnis, and this time my team is there, so we punish him. So the call was earned, but we see 3 heroes fighting on this walker without wave. So I delay the earn a bit here. Kind of waiting for things to settle. I see some people mid though.
Our blue walker is under attack.
This is a little embarrassing. I was thinking there's no way that owl has more time on it, right? And yeah, it had more time on it.
Got no margin.
And Infernus was there to kill me as I tried to pick up Earn. And yeah, that felt really bad. Gave them Earn. Dropped a couple kills. I mean, ideally my team is there. Like, the call was to play Earn, and my team, like, basically just ignored it. Not a single hero was there to help me with that Earn. And yeah, sometimes that happens in pubs. Like, there's not much you can do about it. I think the correct thing to do there was just to get back and drop it. I was being a bit greedy there, and I got punished for it. So looking into itemization now, we have this Infernus problem. We could get resilience, like spirit resilience, to be a little tankier against him. But we see Tesla, and we see suppressor on there as well. So it's kind of hard to fight into him. I think our best bet, and we see a ricochet pickup as well just now on the 27k Infernus. Our best bet is probably to get some debuffs on him so we can actually fight him. So we pick up suppressor here. Next item will be Mystic Slow.
Cutting them off.
I'm gonna try to help out with the wall here. There's not much I can do. But we know Infernus and Greattown are hunting the Wraith here, so we have this opportunity to push. I'm potentially getting back if nobody shows up, but nobody is ready for me, so I do get this opportunity. Unfortunate sequence of events here. My ult gets silenced. I barely don't get high enough for that walker stomp, but that walker is like at like 10 health. It's like basically dead. I think here I calm for the Wraith to just go kill it, and they're like, yeah, I'll go do it when I have card. So it's basically it's basically done, and we get the Wraith like a decent amount of souls too as well for taking this walker. So
Apologies.
pretty nice.
I deserve the best.
We get our slot. Wraith gets a bunch of souls. It would have been nice if we could have gotten those souls, but what can you do? We see Earn, so we pressure here. There's actually not much to gain from pressuring. We get a slot if we take the Guardians, but really, I'm just looking to draw some heroes over to my side, so the fight on the right side goes okay. I noticed the Infernus in mid, and I pretty
Not
much
dying today.
guarantee that he's running at me right now. We get the wall off, we set up our turrets, we hit their heroic, and he underestimates us greatly and pays for it. I would like the normal speed. Thank you. In retrospect, I should have picked up those souls on the right there and then taken a route like through mid
Fences are up.
and reconvened with my team. I took the wrong route here. Okay, for it, that Kelvin was behind me and collapsed. So we do a little death dance, but we've successfully distracted 3 heroes from the enemy team, and we get actually 2 walkers off of that and a bunch of kills. So through that one fight, even though we've so far died 9 times, we're 1 in 9, that single fight over here turned the entire game around. We've equalized, we're actually ahead in slots, all because this Infernus underestimated my damage here. And we can actually, let's take a look at that again. I do want to talk about why that happened. Going into this, Infernus is 32k. He has a major item advantage, right? I'm a lowly 19k Guinness. But these two items change the entire interaction here. We have Suppressor Mystic, so he moves slower and he shoots slower. When we set our turrets out, you see we set one in that corner, we set one in the other corner there. We wall up the ult, we set one down here. So the turrets are spread out. It's Ricochet can't hit all of them. And the creep wave is there. And we have actually no tempo down. So we don't even have tempo there. That wasn't our full DPS. But you can see all of the turrets I placed, except I think one, are still alive there. That was like very important. So when you spread out your turrets like this, it becomes much harder for them to clear all of them at the same time. And even though he has Ricochet, he has Tesla, and he has a bunch of just AoE spirit damage, we were able to melt him with a huge 19k to 34k difference. This is why McGinnis is one of the best heroes to fight on objectives, because as soon as you get to a spot where they can't ignore where you are, we were shooting those Guardians. If he leaves us alone, we take the Guardians, right? So he can't ignore us. He has to fight. I think his best play there was to actually just stand back behind the Guardians and just clear one by one these turrets with Ricochet, and I'd be forced to get back or die. But because we were dying so much during the game, he severely underestimated the amount of damage we could do with a properly set up. So overall, I don't think there is a lot of other heroes in the game that can accomplish something like that.
Defenses are up.
Yeah, with that big of a net worth difference. So we've officially caught up. We're 22k. We have our tempo. Pretty soon here, we've swung the game. All their walkers are gone, and we're ready to proceed into the late game. Mid was called. Pretty good call. They can't really fight it. 7 and Great Talon are gone, and I think this is bugged. I don't think Infernus has ult this time, so they can't really contest very well. So now we transition into kind of a different playstyle. We are now less focused on split pushing and more trying to play with our team, get them heals, and get these team fights. Next play to look for is probably Urn here. I do see the Holiday looking for a pick, so I am nearby to help if needed. Urn pops, buffs pop. The call was to go Urn. We have Rejuve, so forcing Urn here is the best play, hands down. We are equal, actually slightly ahead now, and we have Rejuve, so I don't think they can contest.
If you like that, I got some other stuff that fell off.
Grab some CD for our heal so we can place it more often, and we go help this deposit here. They're looking to fight mid, actually. Which would be bad for them. And Infernus dies. That's actually a pretty huge death. Infernus, again, underestimating our team. Being punished for it. Tempo, move speed on those troopers feels good.
Putting down a turret.
Get our turrets split out. Get some siege going on this tower. I think we have a pretty big advantage here. 2 dead. Not a great placement of my heal, though. I was could have been better there. You think that Abrams needs a heal, and that's not a really great place to get it on him. So I'm gonna follow this Abrams. Actually, he is half health. I have another heal ready. I'm gonna watch and make sure that if he gets gone on or if he starts fighting, I'm ready to place a heal on him. But I see they get back. I see Holiday also needs a heal there, so I stick it on her. Gotta put the shrines here. Get the shrines, draw. It's like the CDs might be bugged here. Unfortunately. So we could potentially stay. We have the heals for it. We can keep everybody topped up. However, Lash is coming back soon. They have all their ults at this time. 7 ult is available. One of the strongest ults to cast while you're either attacking or defending a base. So we call to get back. We don't need to rush this. We have a lead. We can still their farm on the way back, and we can look for next buffs and earn here. Although I think some of the team wanted to stay. We see right lane, the Winions are getting them their flex slot, unfortunately. Sometimes that happens. Teammates drop a lane and, you know, mistakes were made.
Where is everybody?
It's actually not really good to do a light melee there anymore. You get the 4 buffs from the punch, so I gotta break the habit of quick grabbing those when I am low on time. It's actually, it's much more worth it to take the 4 buffs. We have Healing Nova. This is gonna help a lot more in team fights now. We now are no longer restricted to our only heal. We can apply tempo multiple different ways now, so that feels good. Bit of a lull heal here. The game is looking really good for us now. We still have Reju. Here, I think the call was to look for a fight in the right jungle. We see the 7. We see some other heroes on the right side. I'm ready. I'm following this Abrams around. Ready to top him up when he needs it. We find the 7. Safety wall. Not needed.
That's how you do it.
Ready to siege. Lane isn't there, though. We need to push that up. Our lane state is pretty bad. It would be nice if the Mirage would go clean up middle and left, because does have TP, so he's the hero to do it. We call for Earn again. We are pretty far ahead now. Forcing an Earn fight is advantageous for us. The souls don't matter as much as getting them to fight us. If we can get them to fight us, we can end the game here. Because Patron is down, so all we need is a player count advantage. So I'm good carrying the Earn. I'm pretty tanky, got lots of heals. I don't mind. Team is a little bloodthirsty right now. They're like, okay, we can end the game. Let's just walk in. I'm like, hold on. I got an item I can grab. It's pretty important. Transcendent cooldown. I have a lot of actives, a lot of items that benefit from Transcendent, so pretty good pickup. It's like means how long is the cooldown on this now? From like 60 seconds to 42 seconds, so almost 20 seconds more, or 20 second less downtime on Nova, which could make a difference in a team fight here. So
Mid-boss has arrived.
mid-boss spawns. Team does not need convincing. Everybody agrees. Mid-boss is the best play here. We see them kind of creeping up on us on mid, though. They don't want to let us have it, which is fair enough for them. Though we recognize they're contesting, and we don't go straight for it. We're ready to fight. We are looking for fights, so any way we can get them to fight us is a good. Okay, covering this Abrams here. Re-ulted, we're not too worried about this. We have tempo to heal up. We pop tempo. Or we pop Nova. Tempo gives us move speed. We put a heal down. Actually not the best heal. It doesn't do much besides give some move speed buffs, but doesn't matter too much. We got the kills. 2 kills, 3 kills, game's over. Don't even need to take mid here. Yeah, so main takeaways of this game. It was definitely harder than it needed to be. We actually traded our deaths with Infernus a few times, so those weren't so bad. I think the main mistakes that I made this game were the deaths that were not traded against this Infernus. He's definitely fed because of me, or I had a pretty big portion of his souls were from me. So part of it is playing into teammates that don't or playing into opponents that don't punish you makes it so you tend to not respect somebody that can actually punish you. So like playing into this Infernus, most Infernuses don't punish you that hard. They don't have the positioning, they don't have the map awareness to do that. This Infernus is actually, if we look at Zero Board, that's a number 11 Infernus NA, and yeah, was very much able to punish my poor habits of positioning. So I think respecting, regardless of your opponent's skill level, respecting the abilities of the hero and playing safe when I don't have my timings, because that was the main issue. I didn't have my timings to properly contest the Infernus. I wasn't paying attention to how strong he was initially. I was out of position a few too many times there. However, never give up. That one play, we got a single kill, and that single kill cascaded into very good swing of souls. Killed the Infernus against all odds, and we got 2 walkers from the distraction as well. After that, I think the mood was up on the team because we started communicating more and doing objectives more. So could have been a loss easily. A strong lobby all around. I think if I want to practice better positioning, though, I need to be playing more in these lobbies. And I'm not sure there's a good way to actually do that, because matchmaking is a bit wonky at the moment. We can look at some stats, get an idea of what happened here. Our turrets, again, doing our damage. We actually didn't do, like, the most damage that game. Like, we did pretty pitiful amount of damage. Objective damage was okay, but so were the other heroes, and healing was decent, but not the best. Our stats weren't great. We had lots of assists though, but I guess the stats here don't reflect like the debuffs and the debuffs and the buffs that we're applying to our teammates. So all of my teammates are doing more damage because of the buffs I'm giving them. Something to keep in mind. Damage breakdown, 24k on the troopers, actually pretty low. I think because I was dying so much, actually. I spent a lot of time dead in this game, so I didn't have a lot of time to shoot troopers. But overall, the team did pretty well. 40k, 40k, oh, 40k there too. 40k and 23. So overall, very good lane pressure from the team. 20k, 40, 25, 24, 40, and 27. Surprising from the 7, actually. 7 should have a lot of trooper damage. So we can see our lane pressure was much better than theirs if we're looking at raw numbers. A great example of why, or keeping your mental and not crumbling, even if you're playing poorly. A single moment can change the course of the game, right? That single clash turned the course of the game. And you're not going to be able to take those opportunities if you give up early, right? So pretty happy with this game. It was fun. Reoccurring theme I'm seeing in these replays is my positioning is not the best. My positioning and awareness of other players is not the best. So let's work on that. Let's make an effort to get better in those areas. But yeah, that's all for now. I will see you in the next one.